Russia has issued a sharp warning after Ukraine threatened to turn Crimea into an island. Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov dismissed Kyiv's drone strategy, declaring, "There's a countermeasure for every drone." He said Russia is actively strengthening its anti-drone capabilities, signaling Moscow is prepared to counter any attempt to isolate the peninsula.
Yes, he did, but I didn't quite understand how he plans to do it, because he mentioned drones. There's a countermeasure for every drone. We're currently working on this very actively.
Lavrov was responding to Ukrainian Defense Minister Mikhailo Fedorov, who said Crimea would effectively become an island as Kyiv intensifies drone attacks on bridges, rail links, and supply routes connecting the occupied peninsula to mainland Russia. Ukraine says the campaign is designed to choke Russian military logistics and make Crimea increasingly difficult to sustain. Beyond Crimea, Lavrov accused the West of using Ukraine to wage a proxy war against Russia. He argued that European countries are fueling the conflict by supplying long-range weapons and drones, and suggested they are pressuring the United States away from a lasting peace deal. Lavrov also rejected claims that US President Donald Trump had been flipped, calling him an independent leader, while saying actions, not words, will determine Washington's course.
We have repeatedly drawn attention to this. The president also did it. They still assume that they support Ukraine, but they are not countries participating in the war. In fact, everything that is happening in Ukraine right now is a war unleashed by the West at the hands of the Kyiv regime, which is directly acquiring Nazi overtones. However, the West claims that this regime protects European values. That's it. There's nothing more to add.
Hours after Lavrov's remarks, Russia's defense ministry released footage claiming fresh strikes on Ukrainian drone command posts in the Kharkiv region, along with attacks on energy infrastructure in multiple regions. Moscow says the strikes are aimed at weakening Ukraine's drone operations, underscoring that Crimea remains at the heart of an escalating drone war between the two sides.